Welcome to Box Wine Therapy, where the wine is cheap and the therapy's priceless. We're two best friends, a couple of moms, and professional oversharers here to spill the wine and real life. I'm Kayla. I'm Hannah. Now let's get it started.
Good morning, Starshines.
We had the best night of sleep last night.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
This bed, you cannot feel the other person get out of bed.
I know. It's kind of like a hug when you're laying in it too, which is nice.
I feel like if my husband were here, he'd still find a way to make me feel it when he gets out of bed because
Well, you make noises.
they not only noises and the cracks of their joints, but I swear every time he just like flops into bed, rips up the covers. Like the other night, he laid down, put his knees up while he was laying down. And then it was like he was like wiggling his leg and he didn't realize it was creating like an accordion suction of cold air under the covers by me. And finally, I was asleep. I smacked his leg. I said, "Put your legs down." He goes, "No, I'm comfy." I said, "You're letting cold air in. Put your legs down." He's like, "Okay, Grandma." I was like, "Well, come on."
I'm so excited we're finally into like full winter here now, hopefully, because it's been cold and then hot, heat waves of 80.
Yeah. But this week, today, we were able to turn on the heat here.
Yeah.
It was very nice. For those of you who don't know, Kayla and I got an Airbnb this weekend so that we could batch episodes with my surgery coming up.
That's why we have a different background yet again. But that's kind of fun. The revolving backgrounds.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I'd be bored in a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we found this cute place and it worked out. It has a bunch of different spots that we're going to be able to film in. And I mean, just having a full night of sleep with nobody needing you, nobody wanting you, didn't even have to do bedtimes first.
I know.
Holy smokes, Kayla.
We're both on bedtime duty right now.
Yeah, we're the moms. They only want the mom right now. And Kayla this morning, she goes, we didn't go to bed till like 11. And then I come downstairs this morning. I said, "What time did you get up?" She goes, 5:10. And I said, "What?" She goes, "I was refreshed."
Yeah.
She goes, I don't know the last time I got 6 straight hours of sleep. I felt great. I was like, all right, cool. Good for you. Not me. But
she goes, "You can nap later."
Yeah. I was like, that's the nice part. I told her, I said, "Can you believe we can come and go as we please here?" No, like, hurry up, sneak out before the kid sees you.
Yeah. Yep. Which was kind of our goodbye last night. Well, mine was.
Yeah, I told Rusty, I was like, I'm not going to just sneak out because Lemmy's already, like, she knows I'm going somewhere. She's already upset for the fact that I'm not bringing her with on a girls' weekend.
Yeah.
I said, and I feel like I can't do that to her. That's mean. She wants to know when I leave. I told her she would know and I'd give her a hug goodbye. So I was like, don't even give me shit. Because normally he'll be like, "You should have just snuck out. Here's the tears." No, not going to.
Here's the tears.
Yeah. So I just warned him ahead of time that there will be tears.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
But it probably didn't last long because he didn't say anything about it. So
And this morning they were driving around looking for deer. So hey, I said, you know what? Good. Way to get them out of the house.
yeah,
It was good.
So how are you feeling with the upcoming surgery and everything like that? You got through your colonoscopy.
Oh yeah. Woo,
put to
y'all.
sleep and everything.
So I did the colonoscopy and I couldn't really be that scared for it because I was so tired. Everybody who said it's so refreshing, the most refreshing nap of your life, I'm like, did y'all have to take stuff at 11 o'clock to keep pooping? Because I did, and I didn't get to bed till 1. And then I had to be up at 6. So 5 hours of sleep was not enough for me. And I was starving. And also
yours got pushed late too.
Yes. It said I was going to be in there at 9:30. We had to be there at 8. And then they didn't even get me back. Like, I remember hearing the nurse anesthetist say, like, all right, it's 11:40. Let's get started in the room when they were about to put me to sleep. And I'm like, 11:40. And then the mom brain, as soon as I woke up, I was like, did I say anything silly? She goes, no, you just made sure to ask what time it was. I'm like, because Mom knew we have to pick up the kids at 3.
Oh, that's funny.
She's like, you just asked what time it was. I was like, okay.
Oh, that's too bad. Nothing like funny that you said.
Well, I made an anal joke before I went in.
Wait, what'd you say?
Well, so my doctor was in there, my surgeon, and the colorectal surgeon, and he's in there, and he's like, hey, how's everything going? Good. Got any big plans tonight? And I said, not really after this. I said, but, I didn't have anal on my list for New Year's.
Oh my God.
Nobody giggled. It was like him and 2 nurses in the room. Nobody giggled. I was like, and he goes, well, we all have New Year's resolutions, don't we?
Oh my
And then
gosh.
the nurses just
I
kind of
thought you were
sat
gonna
there.
say something like either it's a tight squeeze or
No, I just said I didn't have anal on my list for New Year's Eve, and not with my husband of all things. And he was like, yeah, well, we all got New Year's resolutions, huh? And then, and I looked at them all. I said, well, that one fell flat, didn't it, ladies?
That's funny.
And I was like, but it's just a little bit to show you who I really am, because when I come out of anesthesia, I'm a little nervous for what I'm going to say, because they say like people without a filter. There's me.
Oh yeah.
And I said, so that's just a taste of what's to come.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, you'll be fine. Like, you're not fun.
Yeah, dude, that's too
But
bad.
then I got back there, and the one nurse anesthetist was real sweet, real nice. Like, what can we do for you, mama? Blah, blah, blah. And then I had one grouchy old lady, and she was like, all right, welcome back. We're going to do your colonoscopy, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I'm a little scared. She's like, it's going to be fine. You're barely going to be under. I was like, okay. And then I tried to say, oh, by the way, I get really bad motion sickness, and I was told to let you guys know so you can give me something for after. No, if you don't get nauseous from the prep, you ain't getting nauseous from this. You're going to be fine. I was like, okay,
Thank
great.
you for nothing.
Guess who got so fucking car sick on the way home?
Mm.
I didn't puke, but I felt like it. I was literally holding my head in my hands because we had to drive through, it was like an hour and a half drive, because we had to go to daycare, pick up the kids. And I had, we stopped to get a little bit of food, and I ate like half a cheeseburger, half my fries, and 2 inches of Diet Coke, because I had the most killer killer headache from no caffeine. And immediately, within like 2 minutes, I felt sick. And then we had stop and go traffic for a little bit. And it was no bueno. And by the time we got home, I was dying. I should have brought Zofran in the car, but I didn't. And
Well, now you know for the next one.
yeah, but I was completely dying. And we finally picked up the kids, got home, get to the bed, and I just like crash into the bed. And then the kids come trying to jump on me, crash on me. And I looked at Rusty, I said, okay, clearly when I have my surgery, I can't come home for a few days. Like,
Yeah.
this will be nuts. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm still nervous for my surgery for being put under for that long, but I feel better about it knowing that I did this.
Yeah.
And I got through it. But I'll make sure they give me some nausea stuff for the next
Yeah.
one. So that was so rough. I didn't get out of bed till like 4:45 that afternoon. I was like, all these bitches who told me that I was gonna be feeling so rejuvenated and great and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. I was expecting to come home, clean the house, eat some lunch, hang out. Like, none of that happened. I
Yeah.
was very miserable.
That's too bad.
But I hear from everybody that that's not how that happens. And I
Yeah.
did have a few people message me about what was going on. And I was like, oh, just so you know, my only advice would be wean off coffee for the week before your thing. If you're a big coffee drinker like me,
Oh yeah.
I said wean off. So before my big surgery, I'm going to wean off the week.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart actually to do
Wean
that.
down. Because also, once I have the surgery, I'm not going to be drinking coffee in the mornings for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to feel good.
Yep.
So, and that's kind of how I am when I get really sick too. I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Like if I'm out sick for a week or something, I don't drink any coffee. I don't need it.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. That's life. How are you feeling, pregnant lady?
So we're 18 and a half weeks now, so that's cool. Still got morning sickness, which is just all day sickness. But I will say, so far, I've only had to take one Zofran the last 2 days. And 2 days ago, it wasn't until like 11 a.m. that I had to take one.
Nice.
Yesterday, it wasn't until 4 p.m. that I had to take one. And I think it was maybe just I was nervous about being in a car driving up here that long. So
Like the mental of it all kind of did it.
Yeah. And we'll see. But the baby is moving, which is really cool. So
Oh.
I can feel him on the inside, but like I can't feel like through my belly. If I try to like feel it quick, then he stops.
Yeah.
So
Couple
but it
more
was
weeks
funny.
and you'll feel the big stuff outside.
Yeah. So when I had my doctor's appointment this week, they did the Doppler ultrasound to see the heartbeat or to hear the heartbeat. And on one position that she had it, it sounded like 2 heartbeats. And I was like,
Like, what was that? She's like, was it yours? It was yours, isn't it?
I don't know. She said it's the way, she goes, the way that you angle it on certain views of the heart, it can sound like 2
Oh,
heartbeats.
mine, they'd
'Cause
always
I
like,
was
don't worry,
like-
that's yours.
Yeah, I'm like, because it was the same, but an echo almost. I don't know, whatever.
That'd be crazy.
Yep. I was like, boy, I mean, I haven't had an ultrasound since the first one, but how crazy would that be? All of a sudden, it's like, you have 2.
Oh, that's true. You haven't had an ultrasound.
No,
Oh my gosh, we could have 2 babies to hold.
we won't. There's just one.
We won't. Absolutely not.
I saw this girl on TikTok today, and she's getting married soon, and so she had AI give them kids in their picture, and she has 3 kids in the picture, and I was like, "Oh." And so sometimes, for a very brief moment, I think, like, maybe I want 3, but then I remember that I don't know that I wanna go through another pregnancy again. I mean, like, I actually feel pretty good overall and a lot stronger this pregnancy
Especially now
because
that you're geriatric.
yeah, I'm geriatric now, like, how much more do I wanna push the envelope here,
Right.
you know what I
Old
mean?
lady. Just kidding. Just kidding. You can have a baby at any age, guys.
You can. But I just feel like my body's been through so much between
Yeah.
ileostomy surgery 6 years ago, then I had Barbie butt surgery a year ago, and now
And a birth.
and a birth.
Where, can I tell them how many stitches you had?
Oh, yeah.
She ripped so bad, y'all. She had 12 stitches. That's how they knew her. When the doctors came by, they're like, oh, you're the one with 12 stitches.
Yeah. I was
12
like,
stitches.
God. And then when I was telling my PA
Like a grade 3 rip, right?
it was 2,
Mm.
and
Sounds
I
like,
thought that was a
sounds like
bad
10.
I know, I thought grade 2 was bad, and I was telling the PA that, and I was like, "I had a grade 2 last time and 12 stitches," and she was like, "Oh, grade 2 is quite common, actually." I'm like,
But for
"Okay, but
how
12 stitches?
how
Is
can
that"
they say 12 stitches? That's
Yeah, I don't
nuts.
know. So talking in the whole stitches and all of that, I don't remember if I shared on the last podcast that we had or not, if I was thinking about delivery, like C-section versus
Nope.
natural or whatever, but I talked to my doctor about it, and maybe that's why I didn't share it yet
Yeah.
because I wanted to see her view on it, and I love my OB. She gave me so much confidence through the first birth with having an ostomy bag and being confident with doing a vaginal delivery and everything, the tear, whatever, that happens with a lot of vaginal births. But everything else went very smoothly through it all, and so I told her, I was like, "I'm so happy that you gave me the confidence back then, but now since having the Barbie butt surgery, my scars overlap. Like, where I tore from birth and then where they sewed up my butthole, they, like, overlap, and the only reason I know that for sure is because when I had my stitches removed after the Barbie butt surgery, it was unbearable. The pain when he had to remove the stitches on the 2 parts where they overlap, and he was my surgeon was like, "It shouldn't hurt this bad." Like, that's
Yeah, I remember you talking about how
he was
bad.
like, "This is kinda nuts," and I'm so happy I didn't record it because I was, filming everything for my YouTube and TikTok at that point, and I'm so happy I didn't record it because he probably would've thought I was, like, beefing it up for the camera, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, "No, I can't I'm telling you right now, this hurts so bad," and so it's that scar tissue.
And if you don't know, scar tissue, as much as you would think like, oh, it's thicker skin,
Yeah,
whatever.
you'd think it's, like,
No, it's
tougher.
paper thin is what they tell you. That's why
Mhm.
for like my vaginal surgery, she said, we're not using your biologic tissue or whatever they call it. We're going to use the mesh because once we do that, if it, it'll scar. So if it happens again and we have to redo
Ah.
this, you're going to be extra thin and it'll never work.
Wow,
So
yeah.
we can't do that. And so
Yep.
with all her scar tissue, when she and I talked about it, I was like,
Yeah.
girl, do the C-section. Like, I was like, if you rip again,
It could go all the way to the butt, and then talking with my doctor about it too, she was like she wants to examine and see how the scars lie because she hasn't I mean, she's seen it, but she's not gonna remember.
yeah,
I like we think they remember every vagina they see.
right. Mine's clearly
Why would you
memorable.
remember mine? So
Mine might be. They haven't seen a lot of shit falling through like they have
no
on mine.
kidding. Yeah. Yours would make the textbooks for sure.
When I showed the colorectal surgeon when he was like, "Oh, do you want to show me pictures or do you want me to do an exam?" And I was like, "It'd be great if I could just show you some pictures." and I showed him. He goes, "Oh, wow. Oh my god." I was like, "Wasn't lying. It's
Yeah.
all falling out. There you go, sir." So that's memorable.
I think about this a lot too because I was I was thinking about, how I had cadaver lab in school.
Mhm.
And I've always thought since then, I would like to donate my body to science because how cool would it be to learn about the different surgeries I've
Yeah.
had from that for future medical students. But I thought that's a long time from now, hopefully, if I'm lucky, before I pass. And so,
God willing, God willing, God willing.
yeah.
Take that from the toast.
But
The Jewish thing.
oh,
Because they're very superstitious. So,
oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
So, like
Well,
pregnancies, you don't talk about like
uh,
outcomes or anything like that. You just,
yeah.
God willing, God willing, God willing, they always say. So, I've started using that. I'm like, I like that little Judaism. Is that what
Yeah.
you call it?
Sure. Well, so anyway,
Anyway.
I thought like it'd be cool. We'd be cool case studies for current med students, honestly. But, that's just another dream.
Oh, I need to sit up better.
But anyway, so my whole point of all of that is we are 99% sure that I'll be doing a C-section. I mean, there's nothing that's gonna sway me, but we just have to my doctor wants to for sure, like, see the scarring, and then she said ultimately it's my decision, which I think that I'm just gonna go that route because I don't want to risk opening all that up again and having to go through the healing process because that was a lot.
Dude, so painful for her.
Yeah, and to do it with a newborn and a
And
toddler would be a lot, like.
and this may be a podcast that's open to the public, but it is not open to your comments on whether or not she should do a C-section
Oh, yeah.
or what worked for
Well,
you or the
you know what?
scary things that happened to your pregnancy. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
You're not gonna sway me,
you're
so
not going to sway her, and she ain't going to see your comment anyway because she don't read them.
Yeah.
I do.
That's right.
I send them to her, or I tell her to like go comment back to somebody if it's like something specific to her. But
She's my filter because I
I
can't
filter it.
handle negativity.
And everybody's body is different, and it's everybody's own choice what they're going to do during
Yeah.
birth.
I mean, it would 100% have to be someone who's been through my exact medical history
Yeah. So
to be like, do this or that. But I still am gonna do what I want
we
to do.
understand how long the recoveries are,
Yeah.
how much harder they can be, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm just going to put that out there now. We love you.
Yeah.
But this is not something that we need your opinion on. So
Yeah.
just
Yep.
keep that in mind. You are not her doctor.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see when we pick a date. Because I mean, part of me is too so excited about having a known date about, when the baby's actually going to be here too. I've started decorating already for the nursery.
I told her to, with a C-section, I said, because I begged, I wanted one so bad. And my doctor was like, no, you don't need one. And we're not going to just do one electively. And I was like, ugh. But I was like, do you realize I don't have family here? Like, I want to plan when people have to be here. And, so I'm like, that's what dreams are made of. Let's do it, please. You can actually plan when you need to have family here to take care of you and the
Yeah.
baby. It's
Yep.
just,
There's some perks for sure.
exciting.
It is exciting. And it's crazy too because this pregnancy is going faster than the last one, which is exciting.
So, yeah, I was going to say, even yesterday when you were like, oh, I'm 18 weeks this week, I was like,
Yep.
what? I feel like you just found out you were pregnant.
I know. So like less than 5 months to go, which is cool.
I'm saying you're halfway.
Pretty much.
I mean, you basically are.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, on Tuesday it'll be 19 weeks, so we're just creeping closer and closer.
Oh, I'm so excited just to have a little baby boy swoosh. I'm like, thank God my husband got a vasectomy because I have seen so many cute little chunky babies. Like you said about the 3 baby thing.
Yeah.
I always said I wanted 3 kids. And then by the end of my second pregnancy, Rusty was like, aren't you freaking glad you didn't have twins in there? Because in the beginning I was like, oh, hopefully it's twins. No, thank God. I could not have handled that. But I'm like, I always wanted 3, but now I'm very, very happy with 2. And a bunch of people noticed when I posted that Brooklyn was here, I was like, our family is complete.
Yeah.
And people are like, what? I thought you wanted 3 kids. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this shit again. I can't do sleepless nights again. I can't do the tired for a year again. I was like, I need to be done. And and then Rusty's thing is, because he knows I'm such a hangry person when I'm hungry, he goes, babe, if we have 3 kids, that's a total of 5 people going out to dinner. Do you know how long you have to wait for a table for 5? A lot longer than the table for 4 or less.
That's
so
pretty convincing.
And he's like, and also, we don't want to be outnumbered by our kids.
Yeah.
That's a mutiny waiting to happen. And I was like, well, that's kind of true. He's like, can you imagine being outnumbered? 3 little shits hollering at you when you get home. I was like, that's true. He's like, how do you put 3 kids to bed when there's 2 of us? I was like, I don't know. But we had a set of friends in College Station here. What's up? The Prides. And they had, I almost said fiblets.
Quintuplets?
Quintuplets. Yes.
How do people do that?
And she's a small woman, and her body is better than mine after 5 kids.
Wow.
6 kids, because they had 1 daughter already.
Oh, my.
But I was like, how the hell did you guys do 5 kids? And they said, literally, they didn't have the room for it. But so she's like, we took all their cribs in the one room, and then we just had a mattress on the floor, and we just both slept in the room with them on the floor on a mattress to take care of each kid because there was just no way.
Yeah.
I was like, that is crazy. And then when
That's
he
a
had to
lot.
go back to work, they had to I think, hire a nanny, she said, to come in and help her because she can only feed 2 at a time and there's 3 other kids.
Yeah.
And they had a toddler.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, you guys, that is crazy. And now they have a big old Sprinter van and they just like take the team with them everywhere they go. So
Wow, that's awesome.
they got a full team.
Is that like Trent Pride?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Trent and Nikki, they have
Oh my gosh,
6
that's a lot of kids.
6 kids, 5.
Oh.
I'm like, I want to show you.
Yeah, I want to see.
Now they're coaches, because they have the whole team anyway. So I might as well run it.
I think that's a fun question, though, for the audience. How many kids did you want, and how many do you have so far, if you're not done having kids?
Right. And did
I
it
think 2.
change? Once
Yeah.
like for me, Rusty always tells people, goes, Hannah used to say she wanted like 5 kids. I said, well, I like a big family. And I said, now I realize unless I adopt, which I'm open to, I've told Rusty, I'm like, we'll give it a few years for our kids to start sleeping and being normal, and then we can adopt. And he's like, we're not adopting another child. I'm like,
That's always been on your heart, though.
always, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, we might.
Maybe when they're older.
We might,
You
Rusty.
just never know.
He's like, no, we're not.
The
It's
big,
like decorating a room, right?
Yes.
Do it when he's not paying attention.
Yeah. All of a sudden, guess what?
What was I looking at? Oh, okay, Instagram. Sorry.
That's okay.
I got distracted.
So I grew up pretty much as an only child because in my household, like I have a half brother, but he's 13 years younger than me, and we just grew up in different households. So I never really knew what it was like to have a sibling, and I always knew I wanted to be a mom, but I didn't know how many kids that I wanted. I just kind of always thought, well, the ideal would be 2, and I still feel that way, but sometimes I err on like, oh, maybe I would want a 3rd or whatever. And I think where that comes from is I think of family Christmases in the future and our kids being older and then bringing their spouses and their kids,
Yeah.
and just the more the merrier. Like, why not have more kids? Like, I want a Kardashian type family, But if only I was 10 years younger and had already gone through all these surgeries and stuff, because, like, 10 years younger, me would have had still the active ulcerative colitis and all that, and just my body actually wasn't even able to get pregnant at that point. Like, my doctor said, the medications that you're on currently, your body would not allow a pregnancy to happen.
Oh, wow.
So don't even try because you're gonna get your heart broken. So I was like, "Oh, well." So that's also why I waited till I was in my 30s. Well, life kinda made that happen
Yeah.
too.
I was like,
I was like, I guess I didn't really wait, but thank goodness God made it wait.
thank goodness. I was trying to see if they had when all the kids were small.
Oh.
Ah, the Pride Tribe life.
Oh my god.
And that's how small she's like a small woman.
Wow. Oh, wait, she had quads, but even still. I mean, they look so they're all boys. Are
No.
they? Oh,
One girl.
oh. 'Cause I was like, well, maybe they were from one egg. Wouldn't that be nuts? Wow. That just makes me quiver. Good for them.
I mean, they made it work, but holy crap. Can you imagine that many kids? So, clarification, they had 4. They had quads, but they had a 5th one at home already. So, still,
Yeah.
4 children at once. Can you imagine?
Nope.
Oh, that makes me sweat just looking at it. Honestly. Oofta. I've got Lemmy saying oofta.
Oh, cute.
If you're not from Minnesota, that's a very up north Minnesota thing. And we say oofta, and it's like for anything. So,
Like, oh, I'm tired, or that was a lot.
yeah, like, oofta, that's good. Oofta, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oofta, that's a stinky diaper.
It's kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, basically, yeah. And now Lemmy will be like, oofta. Or I think she just says, like, ooda.
Maddie says, woo-saw, because we've been saying that a lot. We get a little worked up. We work on, let's just woo-saw.
It's woo-saw. You're watching anger management with your child.
And then when she goes to Nana and Papa's house, if she has a stinky diaper over there, they say, chew-wee. So anytime she has a poop, she's like, chew-wee. And her little voice is just so cute.
I just love, like, Brooklyn last night. I was trying to pack up my stuff, and she's just standing there. She'll hold on to something when she's pooping.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
to get, real good grip on life. And she's, like, holding on to the doorway of the bathroom, looking at me going, oh,
God.
and I was like, but then she also, like, she dramatizes it.
Mhm.
I was going to say dramatizes. Which word's right? Dramatize?
I don't know.
Dramatize.
Dramatizes.
Dramatize.
guess.
Dramatizes it?
Mm.
bleh.
Makes it more dramatic.
Yes, makes it more dramatic because when we're trying to tell Lemmy to poop or something, when she's got a big poop, we're like, poop it out. And we do that to her. Like, we're like, come on, push. And so Brooklyn sometimes will be like, if you're on the toilet, she comes up to you and does that.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I
Oh,
wonder if she'll be easier to potty train or quicker to come to it because
that's what they say.
she's her older sister.
They say if they have older siblings at home, they do everything a lot faster because they
Cool.
want to be like them. So I'm like, cool, let's do it.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we're almost ready to potty train. You've got the potty training underwear
There you go.
and the potty book and the toilet seat things and everything.
Rusty sent me a stupid, like, he sends me the most random text sometimes that I'm like, oh, what? When did we have this conversation? And so he texted me the other day and he goes, Lemmy was 2.5, I think. And I wrote back, I said, for what? He was like gone this weekend that he texted me that. And I said, for what are you talking about? And then he goes, for potty training. And I wrote back, I said, when did we talk about potty training? And he goes, oh, I'm listening to your podcast.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay. I said, you should lead with that.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell you were saying.
That's funny.
Oh, you're so random.
So silly.
Oh, well, I feel like this has been a really good
We'll catch up.
little catch up for you. And
morning
now we need
tea.
to shower.
Yeah,
we
we got
some-
a good packed weekend.
We had a great guest last night.
Yeah.
We're so excited about that. And then later today, we have another great guest.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so pumped.
I know, I'm excited.
So we're going to get cleaned up and make ourselves presentable.
And I'm so excited to get ready without having to constantly be interrupted.
We get to just like shower.
Yeah.
No kids. Mom. Mommy. There's your TT. There's your TT. I'm like, shut up. Get out. Oh, and then we get to get ready. Oh,
I got to paint my toenails this morning, but I did like a longer drying one and I still smudged it anyway, even though I had no interruptions.
I laid in bed for a half hour this morning. Just like
I thought so. I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I was up at 8, but then I just kind of laid here and just kind of tossed and was just comfy and just laying, thinking. And then I pulled out my phone, started diddly-dallying, and then I was like, okay, I'll go drink some coffee now. It was marvelous.
Yep.
Golly.
We should do this more often.
Sorry, I hear the
I know,
sirens and I'm like, what is happening out there?
And I'm like, I'm just in a peaceful state.
Right? I feel like this is, oh, I was going to tell you. So I got a massage. We know it's always good, y'all. And I swear I pick legitimate places, okay?
If you haven't yet, go listen to our embarrassing stories episode.
I think it's like episode 3.
Hannah and her track record with massages.
I got a story for
experience.
Everyone.
And now we have another one. I'm excited to hear. Okay.
So I get real bad menstrual migraines, and I had one yesterday, and I was like, no, not having this. And my wonderful husband had sent me a text, and he's like, hey, just sent you some extra money. Go get yourself a nice bottle of wine for this weekend. Buy an expensive one. And I was like, okay, great. And it was $60. And I was like, I'm not spending $60 on a bottle of wine. Are you nuts? Like, what are you nuts? And so I was like, oh, you know what I would love? Like a half-hour massage just on my lunch break. Go have I got to find one. Looked all over the place and finally found one that did a half hour for $60. And it's a Balinese massage spa. And I was like, cool. I don't know what Bali does different, but it said it was like a mix of Bali, Asian, and like Swedish massage practices all in one.
Okay.
But it's a legit place, very nice. I was like, okay, cool. And so I sign up to have a girl, but then when I get there, it's this guy, which I could tell right away he was gay. So I was like, cool, that's fine. Sign up, and he's like, I'm going to be your massage therapist today. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we go back to the room, and first he starts with some snake bites, is what I call them. Like, you know when somebody snake bites your skin like that? He did it to my back.
Ugh,
like,
I hate that.
Oh,
do you like it?
It felt cool. I just never had it done on my back before, but I was like, this must be the Balinese thing. So I was like, all right, well, that's fine, whatever. He did a very good job, except for he was like shaky. You ever had somebody be like shaky?
No.
I don't know. It was weird. He was kind of shaky, and but it was fine. And then when I'm on my back for the finishing stuff, and I said like, no face, because I have to go back to work, but you can do hair stuff. And he was like, okay. So he's like doing my hair, and then or doing my head, and then he starts like it goes inside my ear right here and just pulls down. And I was like, okay, that feels pretty good. And then hooks the inside, pulls up. Oh, okay, that feels pretty good. Next thing I know, motherfucker just boop, pops his fingers in my ear holes. And I was like, ugh. Like, you do, thank God I use Q-tips. But did you just guess if that was a clean hole and you just stuck your fingers right in? Like, and I didn't have anything covering my face, and the face I probably made when he just stuck them in was probably like, what the fuck? And then he's just, but he wasn't like pulling down or up or stretching or anything. Just sitting there, fingers in my ear holes. And I'm just like, this is so freaking strange. Like, I'm like, and then it was like out, a little bit of rub, and then a little bit head tug. And then it's like, all right, you're all done.
That is bizarre.
So I told Kayla on the way here, I said, I got a massage story for you. And she goes, oh boy. And I said, all I'll say is, how many holes does one have? She's like, what? And I was like, that's what I'm going to leave you with. I want your genuine reaction.
Prelude, yeah.
Just stuck his... What if I had dirty, nasty ear holes? You're just going to...
I wonder what that does.
And he raw dogged it. He didn't have gloves on or anything. He just like raw dogged my ear holes.
Gross.
Clip that.
Yeah.
He raw dogged my ear holes. Yeah. So that was interesting. Didn't put that in the 5-star review if they asked if I'd give.
Oh, wow.
Well, he fingered my ear holes. It was strange.
We should actually Google it and see what the purpose of that was.
I'm sure it's something. I'm sure. You know, like I say, it felt good. It was fine.
Just took me by surprise.
Just took me. I was not expecting fingers to go deep in my ear holes right there. Stretched them out.
That is weird.
Yeah. So on that,
I have had like ears tugged and like all that kind of stuff.
And he was
before.
big into like the hair pulling, which
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. It was nice because like I said, with the headache, it's like the tension, and so I think part of this had to be like migraine-y stuff because they do specialize in some of that.
Well, you know they have earrings for
migraine, so I think
he
was probably doing something. It just took me by. I was not expecting to get fingered in the ears,
and someone else's finger in there too is like ugh,
just like bloop, not even a warning. Like I'm gonna.
Well, then I would think like, where are you gonna touch me next? Because if I had any remnants of earwax, that's where it is in my hair.
Yeah.
I guess it's your own, but like, you know, still.
I'm like, I guess he like turned my head to the side to work on my neck for a second so he could see that they were clean. But I'm like, you just raw dogged it. Just ew. It was so weird. I'm not sticking my fingers in people's ears.
No.
That's disgusting. Really grossed me out. But on that note,
from our chaos to yours,
remember, you're doing better than you think you are, and you're probably funnier too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.